Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. It has been the final night of the international weekend. And some bad news to report. Yerry Mina has picked up a suspected hamstring injury playing for Colombia against Korea. He went off in the 43rd minute after stretching for a ball that he missed. It led, obviously, for him being substituted, and early reports, I must say, said he'll miss a minimum of 3 weeks. So after already losing Luca Dean to a similar injury, we've lost Yerry Mina once again. Injured, I think, for the fourth occasion this season, and every time it's obviously he started the season in October, was it? Or was it even November? Obviously, he had the problem with his toe. We had the problem with his toe again against Millwall. Obviously, the good news is, I imagine Kurt Zouma will be available at the weekend. He hasn't played any games for France, so he will be available. But Yerry Mina again having an injury problem. So it's every time he gets into the side, he seems to have a problem, and it causes him to miss more games. And this has been the problem with Yerry Mina all season, hasn't it? Is that we just haven't seen him play in a run of games, and it's potentially looking like he could get through an entire Premier League season, and we just won't know enough about him. He's our player, so it doesn't really matter. But with the manager already saying, he's not doing enough in training, or he hasn't seen enough for him in training to start games, then it's very, very, very disappointing. So we'll have to wait and see how long it is. I'm sure he'll be back. Thursday now, I imagine, maybe Friday, probably Thursday he'll be back. So they did play quite early this morning. So the sooner he's back, the better. The sooner he can be assessed, and the sooner they can start treating him and hopefully get him back into the squad. Because really, it's not just a case of him being injured, it's the fact that our only other fit centre back is Phil Jagielka, and recently his injury problems have been shown as well. He's been in and out the squad, so we really can't afford to lose any more players injured in the defence anyway. So disappointing news about Yerry Mina. In the other international games, Seamus Coleman captained Ireland to a 1-0 win over Georgia. That means they've got 6 points from the first two games. That's fantastic for Ireland. Richarlison played 63 minutes for Brazil as they beat the Czech Republic 3-1. Jesus getting a couple of goals after Richarlison had gone off. But, Richarlison played both games for Brazil over the international break, so that's really good as well. And obviously, coming off just after an hour is excellent for us as well. Comes off unscathed, and that is absolutely perfect. Henry Onyekuru played 90 minutes for Nigeria as they beat Ipswich, which is fantastic in terms of getting that work permit sorted. Hopefully that can be sorted sooner rather than later, and then at least we know where we are with the player. Obviously, a lot of talk of him maybe going elsewhere. The player hasn't kicked the ball for us yet, but he seems to be getting a lot of game time now with Nigeria, and that should hopefully mean that he gets that work permit. In under-21s action, England under-21s got beat by Germany 2-1. Tom Davies and Kieran Dowell started that game. Kieran Dowell playing in that holding role in midfield again. Actually wore the number 4 shirt. It shows he's playing holding midfield. Dominic Calvert-Lewin came on second half, as did Ademola Lookman. They went down to a last-minute goal from Germany to give them the win. So, disappointing for those players. I think that's about it on the international front. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, if I've forgotten anyone, just let me know, but I don't think I have. In other news, apparently Fiorentina have said that they will not be looking to make Kevin Mirallas' loan permanent in the summer. He has not done enough, apparently, to get a permanent deal. Shock, horror. Will we ever get rid of Kevin Mirallas? He'll be back in the summer, hoping to play some games, which he won't. I'm just trying to think, has he got another year on his contract? Brilliant. So, yeah. So we'll be back in the summer to look to be loaned out again. And that's about it, really. The internationals are over now, so that's good news. Me and Baz have been down to Shrewsbury today, Shrewsbury Town's ground, to look at the rail seating they have there. We spoke to John Darsh again, and he brought us this lovely prototype rail seat that he has come up with that could go into a Premier League ground right now, and it wouldn't cause any problems. I'm sure by now people have seen pictures of Spurs' new ground and their rail seating system. Well, this one beats that one, hands down, and Everton could have it in the stadium right now if they wanted to. So that's not out quite yet, but when it is, make sure to check it out. I'll let you know when it is. Anyway, there you go. This has been the Everton News Daily. I'll see you later.